Hi everybody. So yeah, definitely quite devastating recently with the whole Notre Dame thing and stuff. Just so sad, you know? So sad. But yeah, anyways, this video I'll be going back to 2005, where at least days were at least somewhat happier. And that's when I went to France. So for one, at the time I was living on Quad, so it was a high school trip thing, an intercollegiate trip they called it, I think, yeah, something like that. But anyways, it was us from Quadland, and then there was like another school that was a middle school in New Jersey. Oh my gosh, they were brats and like they I don't know, just didn't like walking around like whatsoever. I mean, sure, it's pretty hot and stuff, but at the same time, rental fees in France for cars are actually a bit ridiculous. And adding on to like the expensive cost of gas and stuff there, I mean, even back then, I think it was expensive. So yeah, so all kinds of crazy. I mean, not crazy as it is now with prices, apparently, which is why there's also like protests going on in France, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, anyways, yeah, we did walk around a lot and stuff, and yeah, definitely it was an amazing experience actually seeing a lovely architecture and art. Definitely love the Louvre. Though again, by the way, the Mona Lisa is actually tiny. It's only like this big. I swear. Like today, it would be considered a movie poster actually size. Right, regular movie poster size. So yeah, since at the time when the Mona Lisa was created, it had to be like carried around a lot. So yeah, it just was actually pretty portable. I mean, okay, still a nice painting, but still, just saying. It Hannah, okay, it Hannah. Even though actually a very interesting thing was definitely seeing the Hammurabi Code, which for those who don't know, that back in ancient Babylon, they had to have like laws, or else it'll be just an insane mess. So what happened was that they carved all the laws on this very large piece of stone, granite. Is it granite or something? But basically, it was this very large piece of stone, very large column pillar thing. Basically, all their laws were written on this pillar column thing, and yeah, this became the Hammurabi Code because I think the leader at the time was named Hammurabi, like that. But yeah. Anyways, and those were all the laws of ancient Babylon were on this huge column thing, and that was actually quite fascinating, especially seeing the language, the Babylonian language and stuff, and which that's one of the many roots of modern day Arabic actually. I mean, not as much as ancient Egyptian, since they had two different ways of writing in ancient Egyptian, which were regular like hieroglyphics, which was meant for more like religious and like official purposes. But if it was just like scrolling down something, they after a while there was a script called Demotic, and from that script is where a lot of modern Arabic came from because of the way it was written and stuff. Stuff actually. But anyways, back to brands now. So yeah, speaking of what I was talking about at the beginning of this, Notre Dame de Paris, that is just amazing. It's an artwork, I have to say. I mean, and it just feels so much spiritual because it's just so like magnificent, and you're just like amazed. This was built like during the Middle Ages. Especially, I mean, sure, yes, they did build a lot of churches back in the Middle Ages, but Notre Dame de Puy, that was a feat for back then. Like, sure, now we definitely know how to easily build more than 1,000 foot buildings like just like that. But back then, it was kind of a new concept. Like, sure, they could build like 50 to 100 foot buildings easily, but to build a structure like Notre Dame, which it is pretty large. I mean, not as large as like some skyscrapers and stuff, but for what it is, it's huge. Okay, like not Eiffel Tower huge or anything, which that is actually literally the largest structure in all of France. No joke. So yeah, just a massive like piece of artwork, along with the fact even the entrance itself, which even that, everything like on the church has some sort of symbolism, and even like the main entrance, when the main entrance is, has symbolism, because what it's supposed to represent is like Jesus' left side and Jesus' right side, left hand and right hand. So yeah, and that part was awesome. Yeah, but my gosh, it's amazing, and definitely aside from just Paris itself, with like the Louvre, Notre Dame de Puy, what else? What's that good? Oh yeah, Versailles. Yeah, Versailles. Definitely checked it out. It's just epic as fuck. Versailles, definitely. But yeah, besides Paris, we also went to Nice, which is definitely, you know, Paris is pretty big shopping, but I would say arguably not as much as Nice. Nice, pretty big shopping district. Like, if you're a big ass shopper, go to Nice. That would definitely be a big destination for you if you're like big into shopping and stuff. Yeah, Nice, or if you just want to stay around Paris, the bazaars are actually very good too. That's where, weirdly enough, got a Bollywood CD. Yeah, like you can like search around world section and like U.S. stores and stuff, but yeah, I don't know why I actually got a Bollywood CD at one of those stands in the bazaar, and yeah, I still have it and still sounds awesome after 14 years, but yeah, just one of those like random things. Friends like, oh, why not? And even more weirdly enough, in Nice, I went to the Virgin Megastore in Nice, which I don't think is even around anymore because I think they closed down either all or most of the Virgin Megastore locations. But yeah, at the time, I even at least one French CD, the Kyo Le Chamon, which thankfully I ripped it, and then somehow over a while the memory got to be somehow on my parents' computer still, so I'm like, sweet. But yeah, fun times. Which I don't know why I still want to get that CD sometime, like maybe not this week or have next page. Anyways, I still want it again. In fact, it actually comes in a 2-pack now. Le Chamon, another one of the albums. I forget which one. I know it's purple. Like there's a green one that comes in 2-pack. Anyways, not more. But anyways, it was kind of funny because I also got the Fantastic Four album when I was in France, in Nice. Don't ask. Actually, it's a pretty decent album. Even I heard the movie was shit, but yeah, went to Nice, and then it was after Nice, before Nice, went to Chamonix. Yeah, because basically went like south, and then like a little bit Italy, and then like at least Geneva, I think, and like Switzerland, and then back to Paris somehow. But yeah, yeah, Chamonix was pretty cool too. Like we even got to see Mont Blanc shown here. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That's where I also got like a Swiss card. If you don't know what that is, Swiss Army Knife is actually one of those popular brands on the entire planet. Like if it's from the Swiss brand, one of those. It's top quality, no doubt. Like even a backpack from them, top quality. But yeah, this thing called Swiss card. It basically gets like a Swiss Army knife, but it's like as thin as a card. So there's like a little knife. I don't know, some sort of like pointer thing I think in there, and there's a pen. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Somehow they fit it all, and there was like some card. I think it was like this thin or something. Yeah, so it was pretty tight. I had that for a while. I lost it somehow, along with the original British version, the Six Harry Potter book. But that's another story. Yeah, I actually got that when I was introduced to the Six Harry Potter book, and then I was disappointed when I somehow fucking lost it. Somewhere between France and Boston, I think, when we were coming back because we were visiting family we knew in Massachusetts. So, whatever. Anyways, yeah, that was just an overall awesome trip. But yeah, in fact, speaking of Notre Dame, I'm considering doing this too. But if you want to, you can donate to the restoration of Notre Dame de Paris, and the links below. Yeah, see you next one.